Hello. Hi. Hi guys. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi. How's everybody doing? What day is it? Wednesday. How's everybody doing this lovely Wednesday? Hi. I was rewatching yesterday's live. YouTube notif working today. Oh my god, really? Iconic. Okay, first of all, first things first, take off my shoes. I have to start my live by taking off my shoes. Are you happy? No. No. I'm very stressed out and just like exhausted, and I'm still sick. I really don't feel well at all. If I didn't feel like sick, I probably would be a lot happier, but I just feel so sick, and today was just like an awful day, so but yeah, I'm going to be talking about today's live stream. We're going to be talking about collecting K-pop. So I'll be answering any questions you guys have. I'll also be taking you guys through kind of like how I started collecting, how I started doing photocard collecting and album collecting, and just kind of all of that. I feel like it'd be really good if I just kind of tell you guys my experience, because I feel like it'd be like a lot maybe helpful for you guys. And then also I'll be taking any questions you guys have about like trading or selling or even group orders. I could talk about that. And then we have to hit a very, very, very important topic of downsizing. I am going to be downsizing my collection next year, starting in January, and it's going to be really major, so I feel like we should talk about it and kind of give you guys like my thought process behind it. So yeah. Got a lot of things to discuss today, so if you guys haven't thumbs it up, and if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you guys want to get a coffee, get a snack, do what you need to do. I am legitimately drinking coffee right now. It's decaf, but I'm drinking coffee, so get a coffee, get a tea. I would drink tea, but I don't like tea. I only like iced tea, and I really want to drink something hot. So get a coffee, get a snack. We're gonna keep this as honest as possible. I'm gonna tell you guys like literally how I did it, how I got this collection. I'll be explaining to you guys like how I did it, how I started collecting and everything. And then also, just for you guys to know, I probably won't answer any like, who's your bias in this group? Do you stand this group questions? Because honestly, I'm not in the mood. I'm having a really bad day. Like I said in the beginning, I don't feel well. And honestly, if I had to see like a, do you stand this group person, I might go insane. So I'm not going to be answering any of those questions. Yeah, like if any of my molds or anybody wants to, feel free to like if somebody asks like, who's your bias in BTS? And you guys know my bias is Suga, literally just tag them and be like, her bias is Suga. Because like, honestly, I can't be bothered. So, so yeah, that is basic. Oh my god, like, did you guys okay, comment right now. What was your favorite part of the vlog? What did you guys think? What did you guys think about the vlog? Tell me. I'm really curious, because I had literally, like I said, you guys, I told you guys yesterday that I had editing everything except for like the zoom ins and then like the text this morning, and it was so much fun. I actually thoroughly enjoyed editing it. I had so much fun editing it. So if you guys like it, your lunch, oh my god, I am. You freaking about, oh my god, Hyunjin's singing. The Hyunjin bubble. I really like thoroughly enjoyed filming it and editing it. So honestly, I kind of want to do more. Like it's making me really want to do more, because I had so much fun editing it, so much fun filming it. Obviously, like it's not doing the best on my channel, but like overall, I just liked editing it. I felt like really fun. I also liked how this is like the first time I've ever used like non-piano music. I looked up like Stray Kids, like lo-fi music, and I really liked how like that kind of music kind of played out with like the time lapses. Like I think it actually came out really well. So I don't know. I really had a lot of fun. I was really inspired to make that video, and like I said, this morning I was having so much fun like zooming in on my face. So yeah, you guys have to let me know again what you guys think of it. The sunshine, yeah. I really like the person whose music I found. I linked them in the description. They're really good. They edited that, so good for them. Yeah, I literally, like I said, I had so much fun just like clowning myself. I love to clown myself. I'm so good at it. And I just, oh my god, I never get to use the whatchamacallit, sorry, my university just sent me an email because there's a snowstorm tomorrow, and I was like, what? I never get to use the fisheye effect enough in my other videos, and I'm like, I need to use the fisheye effect more. I love it. I don't know why, but it literally makes me laugh every time. Like that is totally my humor. like the fisheye effect is 100% my humor. So I had so much fun adding it in. And yeah, overall, like, I really enjoyed, I did another couple karaoke. Okay. I'll do one soon. I never leave the house. But if I ever go anywhere anytime soon, I promise I'll do another one. Because I have a, like, if you guys saw in my, when I was singing Candy in the car, I have a new car mount. So, the fisheye, oh my god, the fisheye effect every time makes me laugh. It just, oh my god, it adds so much spice to a video. Truthfully, the fisheye effect is worth the money that I paid for Final Cut, because, like, I really do be using that. Like, truthfully, I'm gonna be using that now all the time. I always forget that you can, like, use effects and stuff, because, like I mentioned yesterday, when I edit a video, like, I usually edit and, like, do it all in one day, so I don't really have the time or, like, the energy to put into, like, doing those extra steps of, like, text on the screen or, like, zoom-ins. I try my best, but for, like, reactions, I'm not gonna do that. And also, I don't really do it for, like, unboxings. Sometimes I do, like, the effect and stuff, but, like, for vlogs, since I edit them over, like, 3 to 4 days, like, oh, I love to just add the fisheye effect, get in there, you know what I mean? Oh, so much fun. So I had a lot of fun editing it. I think I will definitely do more for you guys if you guys are interested. If you guys want more, definitely thumbs up this video right now and tell me you want more, because I think it was really fun. I had so much fun editing it, so yeah, if you guys want to see more vlogs, definitely let me know. Obviously, I'm still literally not doing anything, and I won't be doing anything till probably, like, next summer, but also, if you guys want just, like, chill, study with me kind of vlogs, you know, I could do that too, so we want more. Okay, I'll definitely do more. I had so much fun. Do you guys also like them long? Like, I can make them shorter, but honestly, I got a lot to say. Like, truthfully, I do be talking a lot. Like, honestly, I really say so many things. I don't know why you guys keep up with me. Like, I just talk so much. But anyways, I'll probably definitely do more. I'm trying to think. No, I look too bold. Long is the best? Okay. I like the long vlogs? Okay, good. Okay, good, because, like, I like them, honestly. It was, like, the perfect length. Okay. Is it snowing near you? No, it's gonna start snowing at midnight, but it's gonna be, like, a blizzard, so we're probably gonna lose power, and it's gonna be snowing, like, basically all day tomorrow. We're supposed to get, like, a foot to a foot and a half of snow, so we live to see it. But yeah, oh my god, okay. I'm glad you guys liked the vlog. Even though, obviously, it didn't get a lot of views, like, I still feel like you guys enjoyed it, and honestly, I enjoyed it, so I feel like that's what matters, you know what I mean? I enjoyed it, so yeah. I have a lot of fun, like, content like that, I think, maybe coming up. Do you listen to music when you study? Yeah, I listen to K-pop. If you saw when I was doing my homework, I was listening to Yeposo, and I was, like, belting it out. Yeah, I totally just play K-pop when I study. Sometimes I listen to, like, vibey music, but most of the time I just put K-pop on. Like, literally, I could fall asleep. I remember vividly, I remember, you guys, on my flight to Korea when I studied abroad, I remember being half conscious, and I was just about to fall asleep, and Fancy was just like, Fancy, yeah, and I was literally like, oh, perfect song for a lullaby, and I literally passed out. I'm not kidding, I can fall asleep to any kind of music, I can study to any kind of music. I don't know why, but, like, I literally, like, I don't know. I end up singing. Oh yeah, I end up singing, but I don't that. I mean, I shimmy. I do be shimmying a lot, but oh my god, that was so fun. I remember that plane ride. I was so unconscious, but I just remember I heard Fancy, and then it was just like I don't remember anything else. But yeah, I'm so excited that you guys liked the vlog. I will definitely be doing more. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because we're actually only, I think, 15 subscribers away from 24.4k, which is actually insane. So thank you guys so much. Also insane, we hit 13k on TikTok today. So thank you guys so much. That is so crazy. I can't believe TikTok is really blowing up, guys, still. And I'm just like, I'm sitting here like, how is this happening? But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys know that. But yeah, the main purpose of this live stream is going to be talking about collecting K-pop, which is going to be trading, selling. I can talk about group orders. I am also going to be talking about downsizing. I remember when you were like anti-TikTok. Okay, Hannah, that was before we learned about the creator fund. I'm just kidding. No, that's before Ariel decided that I needed to. I did a whole I watched like a lot of YouTube videos about passive income with my dad, because my dad and I were like really interested in like getting property, because I don't know why, obviously I study business, but like passive income is really interesting to me. So that's why I was like, oh my god, I need to get on TikTok, you know, passive income. I have made 6 cents off TikTok, but I'll take it. I will take it. So yeah, like literally, I don't know, I just think like growing my brand, I need to expand on all platforms, if that makes sense. So yeah, but also passive income. If you guys haven't looked up passive income is very interesting. Very, very interesting. You guys should take a class on passive income. It's very interesting. um, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about maybe talking about collecting K-pop. I'm gonna go through everything that I did. So basically, okay, should we start? Let's start from the beginning, and then if people like miss on the way, it's gonna be a little awkward, but it's okay. Oh my god, hold on. Let me text my dad. My dad just texted me. Just say, yes, doing YouTube work. Uh-oh. No, I hate when my texts don't update. Okay. So basically, how I started collecting albums with BTS's Love Yourself tier. I bought version Y, and because of that, where's my dad's number? Anyone else like just like oh, I almost just dropped that in my coffee. Okay, I texted my dad. Guys, everything is settled. Okay. So, basically, I started with BTS's Love Yourself tier, and I bought version Y. And because of that, I got highly addicted to the fact that, like, pulling a photocard is so fun. Seeing who you get is so fun. So, from there, I basically expanded my collection, starting with BTS, and I wanted all of BTS's albums. But I started off by buying all of the Love Yourself series, so I bought all of Her, and I bought all of Tear, and then I started working my way back, and I got all of their older albums, and then by the time that, like, Answer had come out, I still wasn't done with my BTS collection, but I had also decided I wanted to collect EXO, because you guys know I really like EXO. EXO was the second group I got into. So I got into EXO, and I started collecting EXO. And I just bought a few albums. Like, I think I bought, like, the Hey Mama EXO CBX album. I bought, like, Universe. I don't know. I started getting what I could get, and I started just, like, picking it up as I could go. So I started, you know, buying a few things here and there, and I definitely took it slow. One thing I will definitely suggest is that if you're starting with buying an album collection, first of all, start with the current era. 100% start with the current era. So, like, for instance, if you were to buy BTS and you wanted to start collecting BTS now, buy B. First of all, B is super expensive, and second of all, it's just easier to keep up when you're starting with the current era. Obviously, if you guys remember, in 2018, I did not collect photo cards. I just kind of kept what I pulled. But, yeah, so I started doing it, and I started collecting, and then from then on, I always pre-ordered stuff. If you know you're going to collect a group, and you know that you're going to want to get their stuff, highly recommend pre-ordering. If you want to pre-order from Amazon, Weverse, K-Town for you, any shop, I think pre-ordering is just easier because you already have your hands on them, you already have access to them. And I think it's just a lot easier, like, in the long run to just pre-order. So basically, what I did was, like, when Answer came along, I had pre-ordered all 4 copies on Amazon. And then what was the next album that came out? Persona. When Persona came out, I pre-ordered on Amazon. So, like, I started pre-ordering things, and I got in the mindset of always keeping up with BTS's comebacks by pre-ordering. It took me, I think, until I started collecting in April or May, and it took me until about October to finish my BTS album collection. So I did it really slowly. I tried to kind of space myself out and buy like 2 albums a month. BTS have a lot of albums. I think they have like 40 something in their collection. But also during that time, I was also adding on groups. So I wasn't like prioritizing BTS to the extent that I should have. But I was like, okay, this month I'm going to buy 2 BTS albums, 2 EXO albums, and like 2 NCT albums. Because I started collecting NCT, I started collecting EXO, Red Velvet. Who else did I collect? I think I just kind of bought random albums, but also like I knew who I wanted to start with, and I did it slowly, if that makes sense. But I also try to keep up with as many current comebacks as possible. So, for instance, when I started collecting EXO, I did it really slowly, but the only comeback I really had to keep up with was Tempo. Don't Mess Up My Tempo was the only album they had come out with, so it was a little bit longer. NCT, however, had a lot more comebacks, so it was like a little bit more difficult. Like I had We Go Up, then we had I think it was regular, then we had regulates. Like, there was a lot more things to collect. But just keep in mind that if you pre-order and you keep that momentum of like, I want to keep standing this group, I want to keep buying the comebacks, like, it's honestly so much better than like waiting a few months to buy it. So I'll definitely say, like, keep in your budget. Like, if you're gonna do this and you need to budget it out. Like, say, okay, this month I'm only buying 5 albums, 5 albums, that's $100 a month that you're gonna spend on K-pop. And know that if you buy one album in the beginning of the month and a group suddenly announces a comeback for the end of the month, you need to make sure that you have that money in your budget to buy that group's album at the end of the month. That's just like something I would just say, like, take into consideration, because I know a lot of my viewers are like younger, and they some of you guys may not have jobs. You might just have, like, money lying around that you can't just buy albums when you want to buy albums. But I will definitely say that if you put yourself in like a mindset where you can only buy a certain amount of albums a month, you will prioritize what you need to prioritize, and I think it's really helpful. So yeah, I'll definitely say that. But that's obviously when I started. Obviously, when I went to California, so I started collecting in April, and then by the time August hit, I moved to California. And when I moved to California, I lived in LA, and I lived really close to K-pop stores. So I would go to K-pop stores every weekend and buy an album. That is one of the reasons why my album collection is so big, is because I left to California. I think I had 30 albums or so. And then when I came home from California, I had almost 200 albums. So my collection expanded exponentially when I was in California, because I had access to those K-pop stores, which were significantly cheaper. I will definitely say, if you guys have a K-pop store in your area and you know it's going to be a cheaper store, definitely suggest buying from it, because, like, honestly, I saved so much money buying from the K-pop stores instead of buying from like Amazon or Target or K-Town for you. Like, buying in store is a lot better. Obviously, there are K-pop stores that are really expensive. Like, I know the K-pop store near me now in Massachusetts, so expensive for no reason. It's like $36 per album, and like, no, that's not gonna be me. But yeah, I definitely say, take into consideration what you can do, and know that you have to limit yourself, and you also have to be reasonable, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's K-pop, it's a hobby, but also there's going to be other things that you need to buy. Like, for instance, when I was in California, I needed to buy food, I needed to have money for Ubers because we Ubered places, I need to have money for Zipcar because we rented cars to drive places, I wanted to go to concerts. Obviously concerts are non-existent right now, but you need to keep in mind that your budget can be on albums, it can be on merchandise, but you need to understand that, like, also be realistic with yourself and understand that, like, there is so many things that come with being a K-pop stan, and just come with being a human, that, like, you're gonna need to also budget for. So I would say, if you're just starting out, start with the budget, honestly. Start with the budget and, like, just try it, honestly, because I think realistically, if you do like 5 to 6 albums a month, that's only $200 at most, and that is really expensive, but I mean, that would be a really good starting point, you know what I mean? So that's what I would suggest for albums. You guys know I did not start collecting photo cards until May of 2019. I started collecting photo cards right after, no, I think it was May. It was after Stray Kids released Mito, because I was really interested in how JYP released 5 photo cards, but you got 2 in each album. No, you got 3. Was it 3 or 2? 3 in each album, and something about that really intrigued me. Like, I really was really interested about how JYP gave so many photo cards, because I was used to collecting SM and Big Hits, and like, those group, they literally gave us dust. They gave us absolutely nothing in the albums. So when JYP gave you 3 cards and a member set was only 5, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I started collecting photo cards with Stray Kids with Hyunjin. Basically, what I did was, I saw this girl who was going to the concert that I was going to for Stray Kids, and she was selling the cards for $4 each, and I was like, oh my god, can I buy Hyunjin's cards? And then I bought a really cute Mino card, Mino's duck face card. Still one of the best. And that's how I started. I started by buying photo cards. I found this girl on a Facebook site, actually. Facebook has a lot of, like, trading and selling groups, and, like, I would highly recommend, if you guys are not in one, definitely get in one. Especially get into one, like, for your country. Like, I'm in, like, a lot of USA ones, and I saw that this girl had posted that she had the Stray Kids cards that I wanted, so I said, hey, like, I'm going to the same concert you are, can we meet up, and can I buy some cards for you? So basically, she reserved them for me, and then I paid in cash to get my cards, and then we met up, and we just DM'd on Twitter. I think it was super, super easy. She was super nice. I literally still buy photo cards from her. They're one of the two sisters are one of the best. For Stray Kids, they literally meet Stray Kids like every comeback. So yeah, that's what I started. And then when Yellowwood came around, I did the same thing. I bought photocards from that same girl, but this time, she didn't go to KCON in New York. She went to KCON in LA. So my friend actually went to KCON in LA and then like got them for me and then shipped them to me through the USPS. And then yeah, I just kept up with every comeback. Every comeback, I would just buy Hyunjin's cards or I would try and trade for Hyunjin's cards. And that's kind of how I started photocard collecting. You guys will know that I didn't start collecting for everybody else until it was this March. This March I started collecting for everybody else. So I didn't collect BTS, I didn't collect anybody, I only collected Stray Kids. Now the interesting thing is I started collecting full group for Stray Kids last December, because you guys may or may not know, I was living in Korea and I tried for a Stray Kids fan sign and I didn't get in, but I bought I did a little bit of a group order, so some of my friends helped me out to buy albums, but I think I bought 25 albums for myself and I had all the photocards, so I was like, screw it, we're gonna collect Stray Kids. So that's what I did. I collected all the group for Levanter, and then because of that, I kind of decided, oh, I'm going to collect all of Hyunjin's cards, and I went back and bought all of Hyunjin's cards, and then I collected all of Mina's cards, and then all of a sudden, I have the whole group, okay? I have the whole group. The whole group was there, but, yeah. That's kind of how I got started into it. If you guys have, like, specific questions, please ask me now. But, like, that's kind of, like, how I started. I started trading. I'll just say this. I started trading on Twitter. I never traded on Instagram for anything until about this March, like I said. But on Twitter, I would just look through, like, the WTT willing to trade hashtag, or want to trade hashtag, like, I would just type in the search bar on Twitter, WTT Stray Kids, and that's kind of how I traded. I did trade for a lot of things when I was in Korea, actually with other fans in Korea. So I traded some Super Amp cards because I had duplicates. I traded some Stray Kids cards. So I already had credibility before starting my Instagram account for my trades and sales. You guys know I do have a trades and sales Instagram account. Also, I am a YouTuber and I had my YouTube channel. I only had, I think, like 6,000 subscribers back then, but I did have a YouTube channel and I use that also as credibility now. I use that as credibility as well. Not to say that like a YouTuber won't scam you, because that's actually not true. Like a YouTuber definitely could possibly scam you, but obviously I'm not a scammer. So yeah, that's like what I did to start to trade. I posted a like how to trade and sell on Instagram video. And yeah, that's basically how I started it. Like, that's how I did it. And now I've just been adding groups into my trading and selling. So yeah, I wanted to just like speak and tell you guys how I started to do it. So, because a lot of you guys have been asking me literally like how I did it. That's literally how I did it. Obviously, like I said, I got home from California. I had 200 albums. I spent the entire summer before I left for Korea buying albums. And then when I went to Korea, I bought stupid amounts of albums. Like I probably bought like 150 albums when I was in Korea. So yeah, that's kind of how I got all my albums. It's because of the cheaper prices. Like obviously in LA it was a lot cheaper, and then in Korea it was a lot cheaper as well. So yeah. But if you guys have specific questions about like trading or selling or anything like that, say hi to my book club. Hello. Tell your book club to subscribe, Juice Mayo. And yeah, if you guys have specific questions, let me know. I'm really curious to see like what you guys want to know about. Obviously, all I'm gonna say is that this is totally just my experience, and this is my experience trading. I don't know everything about trading. Obviously, I haven't been in the community for a long time. But this is all just my experience. Are you done with your blue hour set? No. No. No, I have not. I will definitely say, like I said, if you're gonna start photocard collecting, is there a specific website that you buy PCs, and do you have any specific store to buy albums? I buy my albums from K-Town For You and from Kpop Music Town LA. And then for PCs, I buy them from Instagram or Mercari US or Mercari Japan. Japanese proxies are super, super easy to use and very affordable. There are fees, but honestly, it's very affordable. The shipping is a little expensive, but that's okay. And then Mercari US is overpriced. However, it's basically the same price you would be paying if you got it from a Japanese proxy, because with all the shipping and stuff. So I'll definitely say check out Instagram, look through the selling hashtags, look up Stray Kids Sell, Stray Kids Sale, and just look up the hashtags. Mercari US is where I buy literally everything. And then also Mercari Japan. I did use Depop for a while, but I got scammed on Depop, so I'm bitter about Depop right now. but I think you can use Depop. I just think Depop's a little bit more stressful, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I got scammed on Depop, so I don't like Depop. But yeah, I do be using Mercari US all the time though. I'm always on Depop. Have you ever received any fake Photocard? Yes, I have before. But yeah, I have before. Was it hard to trade for Stray Kids full group? No. Stray Kids is really easy, I think, to trade for. Unless, I would say, one thing you have to keep in mind, unfortunately, with our community is popularity and popularity between the members. So, you have to know who is the most popular member of the group, because it's really easy for somebody to be like, oh, Ariel, let me trade, like, I don't want to say that, but like, let me trade this person for this person, and for you just to accept it when you know, like, if you're looking for a certain member and the member is the most popular member, you need an equally as popular member to trade for them. Like, it's a really disgusting mindset to be in. Honestly, I hate it so much. But honestly, that is the mindset you have to be in when you're trading, because a lot of people will automatically ask. So say you collect 2 popular members, or say you collect 1 popular member and 1 unpopular member, but you have a popular member to trade for. If you trade your popular member for the least popular member and you don't trade for the equally as popular member, like, you're getting a bad deal almost, because it's hard to trade less popular members for more popular members. It's really, really hard. So for me, for Stray Kids, because I've always bought a lot of albums, it hasn't been too bad because I know who's the most popular member, and I will say I am only trading this card for like Hyunjin. Hyunjin's the most popular, okay? Guys, Hyunjin's the most popular. So, like, I will only trade this member for Hyunjin. I'm not going to trade this member for any of the least popular members, because it's easier to trade for them later than to trade for Hyunjin later. I always try to, well, first of all, I always try to prioritize Hyunjin because he's my bias, but also Hyunjin's the most popular. Hyunjin, I'll just say, Hyunjin, Chan, and Jisung are the hardest to collect for in Stray Kids, and I always prioritize them first, 100%, because they're harder to collect. I unfortunately bias a lot of the most popular members in groups, so I always prioritize the most popular member when I'm collecting. So, like, for instance, for BTS, Jungkook's the most popular. Even though Yoongi's my bias, I always prioritize Jungkook for trading, because it's harder to collect Jungkook than it is for Yoongi. So, yeah, I would definitely say, like, definitely get to know who's the most popular member. Yeah, definitely get to know it, because it's really, how difficult was it to get your first trade? Like I said, I started trading on Twitter and it wasn't hard at all. And then when I started trading on Instagram, it also wasn't that hard, because a lot of my viewers wanted to trade with me. So like I said, it did have some perks being a YouTuber, but I mean, I'm not just saying like it was all fun and games because I was a YouTuber, but yeah, on Twitter it wasn't that bad. I just DM'd somebody and then they DM me back, so. Yeah, it was pretty simple to get my first trade. Honestly, don't be scared DMing people. Like, even if somebody like doesn't DM you back, like DM 3 people for the same card, and then whoever just DMs you first, trade with them. Like, honestly, I will DM like 6 people for the trade card, like for the same card. Like, honestly, you have to be DMing people constantly to try and get your stuff traded. Nowadays, I honestly hate trading. I think trading is just such like a chore, honestly. It's really hard because it's a really big chore, but back when I was really into trading, I had a lot of fun with it, and I didn't mind messaging people. Like, I like that, you know what I mean? It's kind of fun to talk with people about K-pop and stuff. But nowadays, I hate trading, so. What's your most difficult collection to trade? EXO. EXO is really hard to trade because nobody's really currently buying their albums and actively looking to trade, because EXO hasn't really done anything in like years. It's been a whole year since Obsession, so I would say EXO is really difficult. I will also say one that's actually pretty difficult is Red Velvet. In my opinion, I collect Irene, and Irene's arguably the most popular member, so it's really hard to collect Irene as well. But I will say overall, if you're collecting an inactive group, it is so painful, because, like, for instance, Treasure literally just put out chapter 3 like a month ago. People are actively looking for their cards, actively looking to trade them. Stray Kids, even though Backdoor was, In Life was a while ago, people are still actively looking for Stray Kids cards. TXT, even BTS, the BTS trading community isn't that bad, but like for EXO, since they've been inactive for so long, it is just like, painful to try and trade for backhand. That's why I always prefer, in that instance, I definitely prefer to buy backhands cards, because trading for backhand is absolutely impossible. I'd much prefer to buy backhands cards. So yeah, sometimes it is easier to buy over trading, because sometimes trading is just a pain in the ass, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely think trading is a really nice tool. But it's a pain. But yeah, I would definitely say if you're looking to collect an active group, start with the comeback that has just recently happened, buy it, either trade the cards if you don't pull your buys, trade the cards, or just buy the cards that you want to get, like, honestly. Also, you have to keep in mind, one super annoying thing that groups do, like I mentioned earlier, is that, say, for who we're gonna put as, for JYP, we're gonna use Strikers as the example. For JYP, In Life had 3 versions. You got 1 group card and 1 member card for each version. So each member had 3 units and 3 we're gonna call them selfies. So if you bought all 3 versions, you could collect all 3 cards of that member. However, for like the boys did 3 cards per member per version, plus 1 ticket plus 1 lenticular, and you only got 2 cards in 1 version. So you automatically were already missing a card, even if you bought all 3 versions of the album. So in that sense, sometimes it's easier to buy cards instead of buying extra albums. But also, I will say, if you're looking to collect more than 1 member, sometimes you are gonna have to buy extra albums. Like, you guys know me, I'm the queen of buying extra albums. I buy extra albums all the time to collect all the groups that I need to. And if I collect multiple members, I do buy extra albums, because honestly, sometimes it is cheaper to buy extra albums than to buy Photocards, because people tend to overprice Photocards all the time. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You need to look at the descriptions of the albums to see what comes in it and like what you need to collect for the member you are collecting, because sometimes they change it up. Like, Big Hit is pretty similar. Like, Big Hit, they've never you get 1 card, and there's only 1 card per version per album. But, like, Cracker, for doing that for the boys, that was rude of them. Very rude of them. So, yeah, a lot of different groups have different inclusions, but you should just look it up. And, like, also look for templates. Templates are really good. I know there's some really good template accounts on Instagram, but also I find a lot of people ask me where I get my templates, but my templates I usually get from Twitter. I look up, like, Strike His template on Twitter, and I find a lot of them on Twitter faster than Instagram, actually. So definitely look for templates. You can keep actively checking them off as you get them. I definitely think templates are really important. Also, if you're gonna trade on Instagram, you need to start building up your proofs. You can do that by just adding a proofs tab to your Instagram profile. And honestly, you need to build up your proofs in order to trade. It's one of, like, the most important things. Having proof that you are not a scammer is so important for trading, honestly, because you need to start building up your credibility and your proofs. You really need to. How have you dealt with the pressure of getting non-albums as protagonists? I have feel no pressure. Honestly, for Stray Kids, I feel pressure, but that's because I want to collect them. I actively want to get all of Hyunjin's cards. For other groups, I don't care. Truthfully, I don't care anymore because I don't need it. Guys, one of the things I'm going to talk about in a little bit when I talk about downsizing is that there is a fine line between wanting something and needing something. And quite honestly, I don't need any of this. You know what I mean? Like, it is actively making me happy, and it is actively, like, it's something I enjoy, but I don't need it. And a lot of the times I keep telling myself, oh my god, Ariel, you have to buy from MMT because it has a special photo card. I don't need the special photo card. Like, I truthfully don't. And I think getting myself back into the mindset of, like, you don't need it, you know what I mean? Like, it's really important for me because I go through that all the time. Like, ATs and CIX, I'm like, oh my god, I need their MMT cards, I need this. And, like, honestly, no, I don't need it. At the end of the day, like, I'm not actively flipping through that binder looking at that MMT card being like, ooh, that's a spicy card. Like, no, I don't do that, you know what I mean? So I need to stop I need to get myself out of the mindset that I need that, you know what I mean? And, like, the pre-order cards, if you want to collect them, great, but honestly, they're just, like, so overpriced and, like, kind of just, like, a waste of time, in my opinion, for me at least, because I don't need it, and I don't need to be buying from a site that has more expensive shipping just for a special photo card. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. But yeah, Stray Kids, I do need them, so it do be like that. But it's okay. Are you downsizing only groups you aren't so passionate about? Okay. We need to legitimately get this out of a lot of people's heads really, really quickly. Collecting does not equal how much you love a group. If I collect 30 groups, doesn't mean I don't love 80 groups. If I collect 2 groups, doesn't mean I don't love 100 groups. Collecting never, ever means that you love a group more or less than anybody else. Like, honestly, no. We need to get that out of people's heads. Because honestly, there are people who like groups who can't afford to collect groups. And that is totally fine. There are other ways to support groups digitally. Stream their music videos, vote for them on award shows. You can do so many things to support a group without having to buy their merchandise. Like, it is just one of the most frustrating things. It's also just like, the same as ulting. It's the same as, you know, just standing a group in general. It's all personal preference. It's all what that person wants to do with their money, with their time, with their energy. And it's totally like up to that person. So if I want to collect 10 groups and I want to stand 100 groups, snaps for Ariel, okay? Because I can do whatever I want with my money. And also, we all need to realize one of the things about being a K-pop stan is obviously collecting. I think the collecting community of being a K-pop stan is so cool. Like, honestly, we are one of the only fandoms really that gets to do this. You know what I mean? Like, what other musical fandom gets this privilege of having so much merchandise and so much accessible to us that we can collect and we can help support our faves with? Like, that is so cool. But also, you don't just need this to be a K-pop stan. You don't just need this to do, like, to feel like you're included and you're part of the crew. Like, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own responsibilities they need to take care of. Everybody has a different, you know, life, a different structure. You know what I mean? Some people aren't they can't collect it because they gotta pay bills, they gotta pay rent, they gotta do what they need to do with their own money, and they can't spend it on K-pop. And that is totally fine and totally okay, because collecting does not equal your love of a group, does not equal standing a group, does not equal anything like that. Because collecting is just an additional part of being a K-pop stan that is super cool, that if you get to do it, you get to do it. But, it's just one of those things that drives me insane, because honestly, like, there's so many fans that tell me constantly, like, I have so many subscribers that tell me, oh, Ariel, I can't afford to collect, I would love to do that. And I want to tell them that, you know what I mean, like, it's okay. Like, it's totally okay if you can't collect. Like, you don't feel like you're ever less of a fan if you can't collect. Like, honestly, it just makes me so sad, because people literally think that automatically if they don't collect, they're less of a fan or they're not as cool. But honestly, like, you guys are totally as valid in the fandom as we are, and just because we collect doesn't mean we're any better than you are, because we're all equal in the fandom, and like, nobody is better than anybody. It doesn't matter followers, doesn't matter collection, doesn't matter anything. Literally anything. We're all equal as fans, okay? Okay. Just need to have my rant, because like, it's just one of the things that frustrates me, so hope y'all enjoyed my rant. But like, yeah, collecting does not equal standing. So when I am going to downsize, it doesn't mean I'm ever going to be unstanding these groups. It just literally means that I want to focus my time and energy on something different. And also, I cannot keep spending my money in the way I'm spending it and have been spending it the past year. The past year, we've been in quarantine, we've been in lockdown, we've been losing our ever-loving minds with this whole virus situation. And quite honestly, for me, I have used K-pop as a crutch to not go back down a mental health hole. So for me, I have used this year to like expand my K-pop collection and to enjoy K-pop and to just like have fun with my channel and with collecting. But honestly, I can't keep doing this anymore. I have responsibilities, I have things I need to buy, I have a lot on my plate, and I cannot keep going at the pace that I'm going. Again, totally valid, you guys. I am 20 years old. I'm gonna be 21 this year, you guys. That to me is like full adult. I can legally drink. Not that I'm going to, but I could legally drink. You know, I can legally, like, what can I do? I'm gonna get a different license. My license is gonna be like sideways now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm growing up, you guys. I'm growing up, and as I age, my collection needs to age with me. So there needs to be things that I can keep with me in my adult life that I don't feel like I personally need anymore. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be things that I just don't want. I don't want, you guys. Like, I love these groups, but like, honestly, like I've told you guys, collecting and trading has felt like a chore right now. And if it's ever getting to the point where buying a comeback feels like a chore, guys, we need to rethink it, because honestly, you shouldn't feel like a chore to buy a group's comeback. You shouldn't feel like it's a chore to trade a photocard. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be enjoying it and you need to be loving it. And I think one of the things I really want to focus in 2021 is, what am I enjoying? What collection am I enjoying? Which one am I actually enjoying collecting? Which am I actually looking forward to when they're having comebacks? Which one am I like really invested in making the best possible that it could be? And you guys know there is one on that list that is absolutely true, and that is Stray Kids. I am enjoying collecting them. I'm always looking forward to their comeback. I'm always looking forward to buying them and collecting them and making their collection the best that it can be. And there's other groups that I don't feel the same way about. And honestly, because of that, I don't need them. I really don't need them. Obviously, there's gonna be groups that I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna get rid of my BTS collection. But you know, like, I think we all need to be honest with ourselves and understand that, like, if it's not making you happy, why are you continuing to do it? Because honestly, I think one of the things for 2021 that I really want to keep with me is that positive mindset. I want to be as happy as I can be moving forward. You know what I mean? I feel like this year has just been horrible. And like I said, I've been using my K-pop collection and collecting K-pop and doing this whole crazy YouTube life as a crutch. And I want to be happy in myself and not just need my collection to make me happy. You know what I mean? I really want to find that joy again. So yeah, I'm going to be downsizing. I already kind of have an idea of who I'm going to be downsizing. If you guys want to know, I could probably tell you a few groups at least right now that I'm probably going to downsize. And I will be selling all of the photocards. I don't really know if I'll sell any albums right now, because I don't want to sell albums right now. Because I hate selling albums. But I will be selling photocards, because honestly, I think if it doesn't make me happy, it doesn't make me happy. And I think that is what we need to focus on in 2021, is happiness. That is what we need to focus on. And I want to focus my energy in 2021 on being a better Ariel, being a happier Ariel, being a more positive Ariel. And I don't want to worry that I can't afford to go get lunch with my mom because I have to save up for the next comeback. You know what I mean? I want to be more financially stable. I want to be saving money instead of just spending money crazy. So, yeah. Yeah. I think you guys know already I'm 100% going to be saving all of my alts. I do, however, think I will be downsizing my NCT collection, because I collect 5 members of NCT right now. And honestly, like, I was thinking about it and I was like, I really don't need all 5 members. Like, truthfully, do I? I don't know. Every part of me is like, Ariel, you need to drop Mark, because Mark is really difficult to collect. But like, no part of me wants to get rid of any of Mark's cards. So we'll see. But as of right now, the ones that I'm definitely going to be downsizing, I'm no longer going to be collecting VI. I'm no longer going to be collecting MC and D. I'm not going to be collecting Astro, The Boys. I'm thinking about dropping CIX as well, just because I can't. I'm probably going to be selling my 101 collection. I'm going to be selling all of the extra random cards that I have in my binders. And I honestly am thinking about dropping IZ*ONE, because honestly, after this comeback, we're not going to have anything else to collect for them. So I don't know about IZ*ONE. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure. That means the only groups I will be collecting will be BTS, Stray Kids, NCT, Red Velvet, EXO, Golden Child, Treasure, TXT, ITZY, Yeah, I'm not too sure about CIX. I really want to keep CIX. I probably will keep CIX. But that's kind of what I'm thinking for right now. Like I said, this is going to be the decision for me. And if I change my mind, I change my mind. Like, who cares? It's just because that is what I want to do with my personal money and like my personal like things. I don't know. Like I said, I probably won't get rid of any of my albums, and I probably will I probably, 80s, I'm gonna keep 80s. Yeah, 80s is the other group, sorry. I forgot about the 80s I'll keep. But I'm saying that I'm not going to be, collecting their photo cards. However, like for the boys, I'm still gonna buy their albums. Like I'm gonna buy their albums, but I just won't be collecting photo cards anymore. Because honestly, photo cards is just like so stressful, and I don't like trading anymore that I really just want to collect albums. You guys know I started as an album collector and I like to collect albums. I will 100% still be buying CX's album. I'll still be buying the boys' albums if I can. But I just don't want to worry about buying photo cards, collecting photo cards, trading photo cards. And I think selling my photo cards will make me happier. I don't need photo cards. Like, honestly, you guys, like I said, I literally looked through 3 binders and I'm like scrolling through them and I'm like, this is great. Like my Bowman section always gets a quick flip through. But yeah, I just don't feel like I need to collect their photo cards anymore. Like honestly, and that's my personal preference. And I do think that if I do sell the photo cards, like, it's just gonna help me financially. It's gonna help me, like, mentally. Like, I don't need 9 binders, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I am going to be collecting, I'm gonna be downsizing in that sense. Like I said, I will still be buying albums because I do love buying albums. I really love buying albums. And also, for those of you guys who were getting upset in the comment section and telling me, like, oh, why are you dropping them, blah, 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 you clearly did not hear my rant. Collecting never, ever, ever, ever means how much you stand a group. So if you think that I'm dropping my The Boys collection because I'm dropping them because I don't like them, that is absolutely untrue, and you need to get your mind in a different mindset, because I can love The Boys and not collect them. There is groups I don't collect that I love. Like, oh my god, Monsta X, I love them. Who else do I not collect? I really love GOT7. I don't collect GOT7. New East. I don't collect New East. Very, very. I don't collect Very, very. Does that mean I don't love them? No, it doesn't mean that I don't love them. So just remember that if I decide to do something for my collection and for myself and for my own mental state, that's my decision. And it doesn't mean that I don't love them. So please remember that, because it's just like really super frustrating when, especially because of my platform, and I've been collecting these groups for so long, and I've been doing my photocard storing. I'm not saying I'm never gonna do a photocard story again. I literally am still collecting like 10 groups. Like, that's still a lot, you guys. And I can do whatever the hell I want. True. First of all, we need to get y'all out of this mindset. This is my channel, my money, my choice. First of all. Also, I want to say that I am, I don't know how to, I don't know. I have something to say, but I don't think I can say it like that. Somebody asked about 17. I only collect 17's albums. I don't collect their photo cards, so I'm gonna keep their albums. Of course I'm gonna keep their albums. I still collect 17. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, and I'm still gonna collect Super M. That counts as XO NCT, but I'm still gonna collect Super M. So yeah, there's a lot of groups I'm still gonna collect, and honestly, guys, you need to understand that everybody has to make their own choices in life, and like, this goes into something. Just know that there is something I am not telling you guys. I am not telling you guys something, and it's been kind of on my mind for a while, and there is kind of a reason why I'm doing this. There is a reason why. You guys are going to be finding out about it probably next month. But yeah, there is a reason why I'm downsizing, and there is a reason why I'm taking the big step to sell a lot of stuff to get some extra income, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet, because there is a couple things behind the scenes at Ariel Cecilia World. So yeah, just know that I'm doing this for myself, but I'm also doing this because I do need the money. So yeah, that is what you guys need to know about that. But yeah, I'm overall so excited. This is gonna help me so much, because it's gonna help me collect Stray Kids further, and like, honestly, I'm so overjoyed. Like, I can finally afford all of the Stray Kids merch that they're that they're getting. Like, truthfully, like, there's so much Stray Kids merch that I need to get, and like, you guys know I want to collect Bowman further. Like, where are my Bowman Make Star cards? I need them. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you guys don't know, and that, like I said, just keep in mind that everything is your own decision. Whether you stan a group, whether you don't stan a group, whether you know, collect a group, whether you don't collect a group, like, it's totally your choice. And, like, nobody should make that choice for you, honestly. It just makes me so mad when people are like, oh, like, my friend told me I need to stan Stray Kids. Like, no, your friend doesn't, like, go to the bathroom for you. Your friend doesn't pick out your outfit for you. Like, your friend doesn't do your homework for you. Like, your friend doesn't get to make those choices for you. So, just remember that, yeah. Like, it makes me so mad, but, yeah. I am very excited for the future of everything, and I think that you decided to become a KO. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna become a trainee. No, like, literally, like, no. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things that I want to do, and I want to do with this channel that, this channel is always gonna revolve around K-pop. Truthfully, this channel is always gonna revolve around K-pop, but yeah, there's fun things that we need to do. But yeah, basically, that is my spiel about downsizing and collecting. If you guys have, again, specific questions, I will answer more specific questions, and I'll stay on for a little bit longer, but I need to make decisions for myself. She's moving to Korea, like, really far down the line. I'm not moving to Korea anytime soon. Like, not anytime soon. No, not anytime soon. I'm probably gonna apply for, like, next fall. So, like, Korea's not anytime soon yet. No, not anytime soon. No. But yeah, that is kind of what you guys need to know about that. But I'm becoming a trainee. Also, I feel like this also goes into, I have a love of doing something that I never, ever got to do. Truthfully, I never, ever got to do. And that is buying random albums for groups that I like the song. Honestly, I used to do this so much. So much back in the day. And I never got to do it. So, like, God, I can't show you. But I bought an album. And, like, I'm so happy to have it. Like, for Christmas, I'm gonna be getting a lot of albums that I never thought I would be able to get because I've been so focused on my collections. Like, I put Kai's album, I put Day 6 albums, I put Pentagon's Black Hole, Universe Black Hole. I freaking love that album, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to buy things when I want to buy them. Like, quite truthfully, that's what I really want to do. And I don't want to feel like, oh, I need to buy it, I need to collect this photocard, I need to buy this. When I can just be like, oh, Monsta X dropped a banger, gonna buy it. Day 6, even if day, gonna stream Where the Sea Sleeps and cry. Like, honestly, like, truthfully, that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to do with my money. So, I'm excited to be able to do that in 2021, and just, like, be like, oop, Day 6 dropped a banger, gonna buy that. Monsta X, get a little Kihyun up in here, love to see it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I really want to do. I think that's one of my favorite things, is just buying random albums for no reason. So yeah, I think I'm also going to be less focused on unboxings. Obviously, I probably will still be unboxing things, but are you downsizing Red Velvet? No. Even though Irene is such a pain to collect, I will still collect her. Even though that makes me sad. But yeah, there's just, I don't know. I think there's not going to be as many unboxings, I would say, but also, like, when Stray Kids have a comeback and I buy, like, 100 albums, like, what happens then? You know what I mean? Like, and when I try for the Golden Child fan sign, like, what happens then? Like, I don't know. Like, guys, and when I meet Bowman, like, what happens then? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you didn't hear from me. Do you make money from YouTube? Yes. What are you like in real life? Legitimately, this is me. Except a lot crankier. I'm a little bit more happy on YouTube than I am. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to do things that I want to do with my money and with my life, so I'm excited to be downsizing. I will start downsizing probably, like I said, in January-ish. I'm really happy to do it, so let's get it. But yeah. Where to get you to meet Bowman? Nah. Guys, I regret saying that already. I don't want to meet Bowman. But yeah, I think, also, I am debating dropping a treasure member just because collecting 4 members of treasure kind of stresses me out, but also I don't really want to. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I might drop a treasure member, but also I might not. Also, I was thinking about downsizing, like, how many people I collect, like, only collecting 1 member per group for some stuff, like, for instance, for ATs, I thought about dropping Jongho, but then I was like, I feel like Wooyoung and Jongho are kind of like a package deal in my opinion, because I love them both. So I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about, and honestly, like, who are you dropping for NCT? I was thinking about dropping Jeno, because I love Jeno, but honestly, collecting his cards has been a pain, and like, Jaemin's my bias. I kind of want to just stick with like Jaehyun, Jaemin, Kun, but also I can't drop Mark Lee. It's really difficult. I really can't drop Mark Lee. And then for BTS, I feel like I really shouldn't be collecting Jin, Jungkook, and Suga, but also, I don't know, they haven't had a comeback in a while, so I'm kind of just vibing. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna depend in the future, I guess, what I'm doing and how much money I have. Do you think it's weird if somebody has you as their wallpaper? No. No, I don't think so. If you do drop Mark, nah. See, like, I have some of Mark's, like, 2018 cards, and I'm like, those are precious. Like, those are special. Like, here's the thing. Also, one thing I want you guys to remember is that, like, when you drop a collection, there's always a chance you could pick it up again. Like, honestly, like, if you guys watch Trade Petals or Ava, they dropped their 17 collection, and now they're recollecting 17, and, like, they're doing fine collecting them again. Like, dropping a collection and rebuying it, like, it's not that difficult. Like, the cards are always there, except for, like, Empathy, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get that Empathy Mark card back, so maybe I'll keep him if I decide to drop Mark. You know what I mean? Like, if you're ever worried about dropping a collection and never being able to repurchase it, like, keep the cards that you think is going to be really difficult to collect again, and then just sell off the easier ones. You know what I mean? Maybe we can start collecting your photo cards. I mean, get me to 50K, and when I drop merch and have photo cards, like, I don't know. But yeah, like, truthfully, like, that's what you guys need to also understand, like, do you sell photo cards? Yeah, I'm going to be selling them. Will you dropping your Astro album collection? Nope. I said I'm not gonna drop any album collections, actually. Yeah. I just want you guys to know that, like, it's totally your choice what you guys do, and, like, honestly, like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, like, who you collect or anything like that. None of that matters. It just matters that you're happy. Are you gonna... Oh my god. Guys, I'm not dropping my ultimates. I am not dropping my ultimates. I literally would never drop Stray Kids, you guys. Stray Kids are, like, the only group keeping me going right now. I'm not dropping any of my ultimates. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm not. What are you... Somebody asked what I was drinking. I'm drinking decaf coffee. I'm not dropping any of my ultimates. And literally, like, again, people are acting like I'm unstanding the group. I never, ever, ever will be unstanding a group, so. Or at least, not right now. I mean, I guess in the future I could unstand, but I have never unstand the group, so. Do you own a Shiny album? No, I would love to get one. Again, that's another thing I would love to have. I would love to have just, like, one album of each group I stan. Like, that just sounds so cool to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to be vibing, y'all. 2021 is for Ariel to be vibing and not stressed. Like, trading right now stresses me out. I don't want to be stressed. I just want to buy albums and have good vibes. You know what I mean? But literally, that's just what I want. I also just want to buy more Stray Kids things. Like, I'm just like, oh, JYP, let me give you my money. How many groups do you stand total? I don't know, actually. I really don't know. I have no idea. Are you thinking of collecting all 7? Nope. Yes! See, Carolyn said 2021 is the year of vibing! Exactly! Guys, if Carolyn says that it's the year of vibing, it's the year of vibing. Basically, what I'm trying to say, y'all, is, like, downsize if you want to downsize. Like, honestly, it's just the year of, it's the year to downsize. It's the year to do whatever the hell you want with your life. It's the year we're finally gonna be able to, like, overcome all of this BS that was 2020 and, like, vibe. I don't know. I'm so excited for the future. Like, you guys know I'm so excited for the future that I can't talk to you guys about, but I do need to downsize, so we downsizing. We're gonna politely downsize my collection, so yeah. But it does not mean I anywhere near unstanding any group. Literally, I'm not unstanding anybody. Doesn't mean I don't love that group any less. Think about creating a mood wall. Oh my god, I still want to do it, but I haven't had the time. When I'm on break and my sister is here, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I promise. Me and my sister are gonna make my mood wall. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do it. I saw Brad's video, and ever since then, he's literally been, it's been in the back of my mind, like, I need to do it. Because I've been wanting to do it for so long, and then Brad did it, and I was like, gosh darn, Brad, I need to do it. I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna create my mood wall, and you guys are gonna love it, okay? It's gonna be great. Get excited for my mood wall. My Fatal Love album came destroyed. No! Oh, no! No! Can I buy Ariel photo cards? I told you guys, when I hit 50K, we're gonna make merch, and my merch will come with photo cards. My sister and I have already planned it all out, because my sister's a graphic design major, so if you guys want to start collecting my photo cards, y'all better start hitting the subscribe button, like, honestly. Honestly. I also have some, like, really cool stuff to give away, but I'm just saying. Let's see. But yeah, I'm so happy I got that off my chest. I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better now. I'm gonna be dropping everybody's collection in 2021, and I'm just gonna be vibing. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm so excited. Because honestly, collecting all these groups has been so much fun for 2020, but it's just not a realistic thing to be doing when I also need to be working a job and, like, going to school and, like, doing all of, like, the real people things, because I feel like 2020 has been a myth. 2020 has been an actual just, like, year of, like, chaos and myth. That now that I'm gonna be, like, actually back in school, actually doing things, not that I'm gonna be in person because we're still online, but, like, I need to start making better decisions for myself, and I need to start making better decisions financially. And I think dropping some collections, getting some coin from that, and just vibing. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be the mood, you guys. The mood for 2021. 2020 has been rough, literally. Are you gonna keep some cards? Yes. Yes, I will. There's some cards you could not take away from me. Honestly, there's some good cards out there. I have to, now, of course, I'm gonna keep some. But yeah, I'm gonna be selling a lot of albums, but, like, that's gonna be the worst part. I literally hate selling albums so much, because shipping albums, I hate shipping albums. Shipping albums is such a pain. Truthfully a pain. But I'll do it eventually. I promise eventually I will sell some albums. My dog is barking, and I don't even care, because I feel so much better. Is it just me or online school draining everyone? Yeah, I have actually no motivation to do online school. I have lost all the motivation and willpower because of online school. Online school has tested me to my absolute limits. And yet, I'm gonna be back next semester, so... would you ever buy an Ace album? I have an Ace album. I have, Undercover the Mad Squad. Actually, I put Ace on my Christmas list, so maybe my mom bought it for me. I put the new one, the Butterfly Fantasy one. I put it on my Christmas list, so maybe my mom will get it for me. And maybe I'll pull a Chan photo card. I've never gotten the Chan photo card. Wow, everybody just wants to talk to Randy and Carolyn in my good chat. It's okay. It's fine. I'm no longer ranting. It's okay. Oh, everybody's just saying Chabom. Has your Secret Santa come in? Yes, it did. It did. You guys will be very excited to see it. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know what else to say. If you guys have any more questions about collecting, like, you guys can definitely feel free to ask, but I feel so much better now that I've gotten all of that out of my head, because quite honestly, there's so many things I want to do with my life. Like I said, there's so many fun things coming up for Ariel Cecilia that I need to do this for myself, so get excited about that. So yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Oh, I think Chabum and Carolyn are flirting in the chat. Huh. Ariel Cecilia, I'm your biggest fan. You know your biggest fan from Jonas Brothers LA? I vibe so heavy with that song. Can you rig your video call for me? Chabum, but you're supposed to be there for the video call, so, like, I don't know. Do you just like when albums come in 4 versions? Yes. I really do, but also, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'll buy it. That's the thing. Like, I say I hate it, but then I buy it. So, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, but also, like, I will buy it. I don't know. Collab Livemas? Absolutely not. Chabum's never allowed on my channel again after he disrespected me last time. Randy and I can't exist in the same chat. Terrial video call for free. What was the hardest photo card to collect? I will say Stray Kids. No, Stray Kids was not hard. Baekhyun is. Did you drop the form? No, actually, I haven't dropped the form. I forgot about that. Baekhyun is really, really hard. Is your action? Oh my god, is your accent actually like this? Yes. Literally, this is my accent, but I'm American. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. Don't ask me about it. It's a sensitive subject. Do you prefer when albums come with 2 to 3 photo cards instead of the regular 1 PC? It depends on how many cards you have to collect. If you have to collect 5 cards, they better be giving me 2 to 3 PCs. If you gotta collect 1 card is a vibe. But like, Cracker, for instance, I'm gonna be yelling at Cracker all day. Cracker making us collect 3 cards, but you only get 2 per album. That's just rude. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. But honestly, like, if you only have to collect like 1 card and you get 1 card, I'm okay. That's a vibe. I personally like to have more photo cards because I think it's fun, like pulling more than 1, but also disrespectful. Yeah, I don't know. Now I got Baby, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, baby, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, I'm gonna be streaming that. That actually used to be my ringtone. That's how much I loved that song. That song slapped, and I had it as my ringtone, and then Nick Jonas would always sing to me, and I'd be like, damn, so good. What group would you do a collab with if you could? Stray Kids? Stray Kids would be pretty sick. Also, TXT. How many light sticks do you own? 8. 8, I think. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 7? 7 or 8? Circle cards, yeah. I don't really do. I don't be vibing with the circle card, but also, I don't know. I'm gonna be. I have two more light sticks coming for Christmas. Have you ever met a K-pop group before? Yes. I've met Stray Kids, and I've met Astro, and I've met Hyunjin. Hyunjin from Stray Kids. Do you stand G-Friend? I don't really stand, but I really like the girls. Oh my god, Me Gustas 2? That song never fails to hit different. I love Me Gustas 2. I really do be streaming Me Gustas 2 for free. I love them. Eumji's my bias of G-Friend. I love Eumji so much. How did you meet Astro? I got high touch to their concert in LA, and I went to them. Where do you buy albums? I buy albums from K-Town For You and K-Pop Music Town LA. What is a K-pop song you'd make your ringtone? I bet it's Candy. I don't know, that's a good question. I don't have, like, I never have my ringer on, so I actually never, like, hear my phone ring. I have my Apple Watch, so when my phone rings, it just buzzes me on my arm. So I've never ever, like, had my ringer on. But if I could, I don't know. Probably Candy. I have the na 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 na. I have Baekhyun singing na 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 to me. How many more to 24.4K? Okay, we'll double check right now. You make me feel so. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No, where's YouTube Studio? Girl, is this? Oh, we need 7 more subscribers to hit 24.4K. Everybody, subscribe. Have you ever used Hyunjin's wake up message as your alarm? No. Nah, I don't need that in my life. I don't need a man. No. No man allowed. I'm just kidding. No, I haven't. My alarm is like the really annoying alarm. But I wake up before my alarm, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, if y'all want to, like, subscribe, or also if you want to like, and if you want to comment, and if you want to follow me on TikTok, guys, I really do be vibing with TikTok. Is Lightini one of the light sticks you bought? I bought Lightini and I bought EXO's light stick, because everybody clowns me. They're like, Ariel, EXO's one of your old speed to have EXO's light stick. I was like, honestly, points for me, so I bought EXO's light stick. Although I'm literally never gonna see Baekhyun live, and it's just Baekhyun's having a comeback on the 21st. I think that's Monday. I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. be like, this man's handsome, and then be crying. So yeah, get excited for Monday's reaction to Baekhyun's comeback. Not really comeback. He's just dropping a song for free. I love him. Tearing up after him just singing. Hey. That's for the vlog only. Nah, I hate him. But yeah, if you guys want to hashtag subscribe, please subscribe now. We can see if we can hit 24,000. 24 karat magic in the air. What's your top 10 biases? Suga, Hyunjin, Baekhyun, Jaehyun, Bowman. I don't know. Oh, Subin. Wooyoung. Oh, I love Wooyoung. I don't know. Subin. Subin and Wooyoung. I'm just talking about boy groups right now too. Now Irene would be on a different list. I don't know how I would rank Irene. Nah. Didn't you make a TikTok about this? I made a TikTok about my top groups I stan. But I didn't make a TikTok about my top biases. Because I was gonna make a TikTok about it, but I couldn't think. I have no brain cells. I probably put Mino on the list as well. Because I love Mino. I'd also probably put Mark on the list. I don't know. That's too hard. That's too difficult. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Good night. I don't know. It made me feel so. Yoshi? I don't know where I'd put Yoshi though. Thought Hyunjin was your alt bias? No, Yoongi's my bias. Hyunjin's one of them. Hyunjin's irrelevant. Who's your CX back? Sunghoon's my bias. Somebody said I thought you were younger than 20. I'm so sorry. Like literally, I don't know how people want me to respond to comments like that. Like I am sorry. I look younger. I hit 24.4. Did I actually? Son of a flower, girl, is this yours? Jasmine. You make me feel so. Favorite TXT out. Oh, 24.4. Hey, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna get 25 before the end of the year. I promise you guys. I promise you we're gonna get 25,000 before the end of the year. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be pretty lit. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. Get excited for all of the content coming up. Get excited for me to literally sell all of my collection and just like feel vibing. Guys, we're vibing in 2021. We are all gonna take care of ourselves. Everything, I'm not gonna say everything's gonna be better because I don't know what 2021 is gonna be like, but also I just know that truthfully, I don't think there could be much worse than this year, and I want to have a happier mindset. I want to be... Oh, I thought there was a bug. Oh my god, I almost just cried. It was a piece of hair. Oh my god. But yeah, I want to do fun things in 2021. I want to be vibing. I want to be positive, and I want to have a really good year, and I know that we will. So yeah. So Mandy, what did you ask? Sorry, I saw Mandy's comment. Is there a song you stream so much this year but you're getting tired of? No. I don't think I could ever get tired of Candy. Like, honestly. We're all getting tired of Candy? No! I could never get tired. I literally, before this live, was like, oh my god, you know what I should do? Stream Candy. I'm offended. I'm offended on Baekhyun's behalf. Because he literally gave us such a good song and you just disrespected its name like that. That is just so rude. Girl, I'm your candy. 기가 막힌 chemistry. Nah, he ate that one up. Nah. Okay, anyways. Nah. Do you know how many subscribers you had at the start of Livemas? I had 23,000 something. 23,000 something. I don't remember. But yeah. Anyways, despite the slander, stream Candy and Underwater. Oh my god, I love Underwater. Also, do be streaming Are You Riding? Ooh, Are You Riding slaps. But yeah, thank you guys so much for 24.4K. I love you guys so much, and I am super excited for what the future is holding for this channel and for me and for everybody. I am so excited for 2021. Stream candy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing, but get excited. So yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Livemas Day 17 right here. Also, I'm gonna post the form for the aerial video call later, so yeah, get excited about that. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Bye, 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 bye. Watch my vlog if you guys haven't or you're a coward, okay? Bye. Bye! Mwah.